Welcome back to Overdunk, your favorite competitive Pokemon Unite podcast. My name is Zoinks, joined as always by Bridget, and that's right, we got the GOAT BuzzerBob returning to the show. Always a good episode when you're around, Bob. Also a very silly and game-filled episode, usually when you're involved. And this episode is going to be no stranger to that. Get ready, folks, for some very exciting stuff near the end of the show. But before we get into any of that, Bob, my friend, how have you been?
Oh, I'm great. First of all, thanks for having me back on the podcast. I just love
Course.
talking to you and Bridget. Love the Unite
Oh,
scene.
shucks.
And our pre-show, we were just talking about how much I've been having fun this season.
Let's go.
Uh, it's been a great roster of Pokemon. I know there's a lot of great stuff coming out, which we'll talk about soon in the episode. But no, I love being here because I'm all about games. I'm all about having a good time, and if I can kind of bring those two together, like Unite and game shows, and have a little fun, I think we'll have a good time. But
Heck
always,
yeah.
always love being here. So thank you for having me back.
Of course. I mean, the feeling's mutual, Bob, for sure. Bridget, how have you been, my friend?
I've been pretty good. Playing a little Unite here and there, but I am addicted to The Sims as well, so it's hard to balance both.
Deep dunk heads in the lore know that this is not a new addiction. This is just one that resurfaces quite a bit.
It does. When there's a new pack out,
Right.
it becomes a little more prominent in my life.
Yeah, we got a new support added to the game, but it kept Bridget around for a bit. But as soon as that new pack
Now
hits,
I'm in draft.
I
It
know.
doesn't matter.
it is true. It is true. We need a ranked reset to
Yes,
truly,
honestly.
to really get Bridget back, and we need ultra gaming Bridget if we're gonna have
My
her
favorite
around all the
rank
time.
to be in. Not even kidding.
Hey, it is a good time, and yeah, being able to pick Alcremie every game also feels pretty solid.
Exactly.
That's good. That is good. Yeah, this is it's so funny with our podcast where Bob, I'm not sure if you've been able to see the episodes in which we have had a new Pokemon release, but we've been doing this thing this year where every new release we give it a report card with different categories, like how strong we think it is in solo queue, competitive, how fun it is to play, etc., etc. Alcremie performed very poorly on the report card. But just one patch later, and it would definitely be receiving some different letter grades. It'll be interesting to see that result at the end of the year where some of these Pokemon end up. But we'll get into
There
that.
was one episode, I think, I forgot, it was either Suicune or Galarian Rapidash, where I'm like, I think I was talking to Bridget on Twitter about this. I'm like, I love this Pokemon, and she goes, "You do not want to see the grade we gave it when it first came out." I forgot which one it was because I was having so much fun with it. And then obviously, I mean, both of them are still really good right now.
Yes.
So I think, as you say, with these buffs come out and you go back and it's like, okay, maybe we need a curve on this. Let's just readdress it.
Yeah, it's true. It's interesting. Yeah, we might be great on a curve. Getting a second look report card would be a funny experiment as well. Maybe in the future we'll have to put some of those together. But either way, it's I'm excited to see the final Unite GPA at the end of this calendar year and see how you
will we graduate? I don't know.
I don't know.
Passing grade.
Yeah. C's get degrees. Gotta follow that in another area of my life. Oh boy. Okay.
Oh,
yeah. But anyway, yeah, we were talking to the pre-show about how much fun we've actually been having with the game. You even mentioned my stream, which I'd kind of forgotten about. I did dip back into the ghost type Ironmon well again. It was a lot of fun. I also had a blast until I had to play a Sableye game. And then it was less fun. But a lot of great Pokemon. That is one thing I am very clearly a ghost type enthusiast. I have like an entire. Well, I guess Snorlax and Ditto are the most prominent plushies on the shelf, but there are a lot of ghost-type Pokemon on there, I promise, behind me. But I do love playing those, but Unite has always done pretty well for ghost-type Pokemon. There's 10 Pokemon on the roster that are all ghost-type. They all perform quite well. Like, Sablei's maybe the weakest link out of all. Dragapult also is not doing the best right now. So, yeah, we have a weird mix, and but either way, I've been having a pretty good time with the game. It feels really fun. It feels like there's a lot of options. I'm just excited to see competitive play again. We got to see a little bit with the Unity Clash project that Gatlu and Shivam are always putting on and organizing. It was a really fun tournament. Bob, were you working that one at all? Were you doing any production work on the back end of that or no?
I was not, but I am in talks to jump on because I love these what's the right word for this? Like homegrown or just like
Grassroots? Yeah.
grassroots? Why did I think homegrown? Like
Hey,
Homegrown.
farm to table Pokemon Unite tournaments.
Amen.
Yeah,
Amen.
grassroots. That's what it is.
I'm saying farm to table now.
Even-
That's
I like
Farm to table. I like farm to table much better. No, these yes, homegrown
Non-GMO.
tournaments, non-GMO. I love what the community does, and I've been talking to I've been talking to a great producer in the community, Shiv.
Yeah.
I've also been talking to Steel Agent Kyle. So shout out to Kyle. I want to help out as much as possible because I love these tournaments. I love the games we can play outside of the normal circuit.
Mhm.
And who knows, you could see the next world champion coming from one of these events possibly.
Yeah.
It's that's what makes the game so exciting is that you get a team, you play, you improve over time, and you may be on the big stage one day, and that's exciting.
I hope you're right because that recent Unity Clash top 4 on winner's side were all North American teams. So I was over the moon. I was looking, I was like, oh, you all losing out in round of 8. Good to see you. Good to see you.
Good to, yeah, business as usual, I see.
Yes, North America on top. All it takes is 1 year of North America not winning worlds, and now I'm such a homer. I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
That's so true.
I miss the feeling of being the world champions. I need a team to take it back. They won twice in a row. I was like, okay, it's someone else's turn, but now I'm like, no,
Boring.
I need that feeling again. We'll return. We'll
I
try, we'll see.
believe in the IC sweep.
Yeah. OJ
Ooh.
won that event, by the
Worlds.
way. If anybody's, I unfortunately don't have the bracket in front of me, so I can't put it up on screen. But I did want to say that like Orange Juicers looked pretty phenomenal in that tournament. It's always tough with grassroots, right? There's a little bit more ping involved, so it's it's a bit of a toss up for some teams, but still some really incredible teams playing in that tournament, and OJ walking away with a win. So that's pretty sick. Oh yeah, that is one thing we do have to pull up. Dextro did talk to me. There was a really cool or talked in our chat here. Did have a really cool social post from the United Esports account with a ton of responses from North American players to I think 5 different questions, and some of them are so good. I'm going to try to pull
I
that
love
one
the
up.
format.
Yeah, it's a
The
really
Unite
cool format.
Twitter is always banging, honestly.
Yes, they
really
say-
It's all social media, but I see it on Twitter.
Oh, are they? I actually didn't know they were on other ones. That's very funny.
They're on Instagram. I followed them on Instagram recently,
Oh, that's cool.
and it's pretty similar content, but they'll
Mhm.
upsize it for Insta too.
Yeah, I mean,
I
shout
need
out
to
to
I
Unite
need to
supporters for real.
drop a follow for them now.
At
This is,
Unite Esports?
exciting.
How are you not followed at? Oh, on Instagram, you mean? Got it.
On
got it.
Instagram,
I
yeah.
was
On
like,
Twitter,
Bob, I've seen you
Yeah,
interact
I
with these
was-
posts. Okay, that makes
Yeah, Bob.
sense.
You're
Okay.
not fooling
saw-
anyone.
I starve for attention on Twitter.
Yeah, this is so funny. Okay, so for audio listeners, what we're looking at is a really fun, basically 5 different questions given to players from all different North American teams. But which 2 regionals will reach finals? Which 2 regions will reach finals? Sorry. 5 different North American players, all with different amounts of words saying the same thing, NA versus Japan. That is Lunier, OG, Scarf, Chisel, and Trainer all saying it's gonna be NA versus Japan. Totally like just the best regions. Okay, interesting. Let's move on. Most memorable moment of 2025. A lot of fun ones thrown in here. I think Vin Diesel winning it though with this answer, saying convincing Lutano to come out of retirement is the best moment of 2025. Really
For all
think
of
that's
us.
funny. Yeah.
Yeah.
For many people, I would say.
Exactly. Vin holding it down for the community. Love that. Okay, dream buff for Worlds. I think Curios and Lutano both saying Venusaur, but different
Yes.
builds of Venusaur is just adorable. I like that a lot.
I'm
Um,
still a pedal dance stan, so I'm seeing Curios say that it warms my heart.
That's
Warms
yeah, it is it's a strong Pokemon. Also, Liko saying, hey, I already got Duraludon, which is a miracle in its own right, so I may as
Yeah,
well.
I love that. They were playing it before it was buffed, so
Who they want to play at Worlds? We already kind of got this answer from Slash in our interview on last week's episode. So if you haven't seen that, go check that out. But saying high five, they want their revenge after losing to them in the Asia Champions League. But Oogway stealing the show, aka Joey,
nouns.
saying Nouns Esports would love a free win. My
Oh my
God, what a
God.
good
Oh,
one-liner.
So good.
And then Smuglax immediately after being like, nouns because I watched Bruv, and that's why I started playing Unite.
Yeah,
Something so beautiful and wholesome, and then
he gave Bruv the Unk treatment. He's like, I grew up watching you play.
no,
Which
it's
is
time.
just crazy. Also, Celeste, a player after my own heart, going with Peru Unite, being the team they want to play, because I still think Peru's goated. So, that's pretty sick. Final question: who do they want to dodge at Worlds? Honor with a good response. Classic saying Zeta Division, since we know how badly they want revenge. Yeah, fair enough. Flareon's with the obvious answer of Peru. They scary send help fast.
So good. That was my favorite answer.
Yep, it was good.
Of all of the questions.
Did see a really cool thing though. Riker, of course, version 1 responded saying, I want to dodge Insomnia because their team is full of creative demons, especially Usakazu. Usakazu responded to this, by the way. I don't know if any of you saw that. Yeah, he actually like gave the quote tweet. Let's see if I can find it. Yeah, here we go. Insomnia Usakazu getting the Riker with the stare down. So Usakazu ready for the matchup. That actually would be maybe the most insane draft we've ever had on a world stage if these two teams clash.
I'm thinking about the draft line and I'm scared.
It'd be like Phalanx, Dragapult versus like Dura Solrock. I don't know how they got Solrock on their draft. It's not in the game, but they made it happen. Like that's the level we're looking at.
They drop it like the day of Worlds, and they were like, "You guys can use it if you want, but
run it." Yeah, it's
okay if you don't." Solrock, the world's one.
I'm never getting Solrock in Unite. I think Solrock Lunatone, honestly, goated picks for red buff, blue buff though. If we're ever getting a new map, question mark? Who knows?
Galaxy map, please.
Galaxy, you go further up in the sky.
Oh,
like, hey, sky ruins. Forget about it. We're going into space.
Yes. That'd be sick.
Space ruins.
And Rick, wait, so it's just still the main boss. They're like, listen, we changed the map. We're getting the same Pokemon.
No, it'll be
the reskin with Lunatone and Solrock.
It'll be if it's in space, it'll be Deoxys. See, this is what we're waiting for.
If Deoxys isn't a playable Pokemon and ends up being a wild Pokemon, I don't want to explain the crash out I will have. like I will be so frustrated. Like, please.
I was just about to say what Elvish said. Honestly, peak like Reggie replacement would be the Deoxys forms.
It is pretty good. It is pretty good, unfortunately. You want to know? Okay, we're doing the questions that we always ask, like random people come on. But all right, let's give our goated Reggie replacements. What do we want to see as objectives that are more important than just like random mobs, but are still just gonna stay as wild Pokemon? I'll start with mine. I want the genies.
Ooh.
Like Landorus
or their special forms.
The Therian, the ones where they're floating on clouds, I think would make more sense for showing up as like mystical,
Yeah, more uniform.
Yeah, I think if they become playable Pokemon one day, they show up in their like legged forms.
Their legs.
Legs. Yes.
Well, some have one has wings, one's a turtle.
Oh, yeah, the weird one. The new one.
Hey, leave Enamorus alone.
Enamorus, that's right. That's right.
I'm Enamorus's only defender.
Yeah.
No, I love it too. I'm a big fan.
Oh, okay. An ally, finally.
Yeah, we got it.
Oh, I don't know it, but I don't even want to know Dupe Snack's opinion on Enamorus.
He definitely does not. I don't even need to ask. He does not like it.
Can we call him? Can we call him?
Can we call him?
And bring him
Phone
in.
a friend. Quickly.
I don't think it's a good idea.
I'll message him.
Yeah. Hey, quick for the show. Thoughts on Enamorus?
That's all. Leave it like that. Just leave it.
I might send a pic.
Oh, Dexter's saying Tapus. Tapus would also be
I was gonna say Tapus.
Is that your answer? That could be your answer. I'm not taking it. I'm sticking with like Landorus, Thundurus, like that. Those all.
Yeah, I love Alola, so anything from Alola I'm pretty down for, and I love, like, obviously I love the Tapus, so I think they would be really cool.
Oh, I would love them. I want to play as them though, is the only thing. Like, I want to play
This seems to be your problem for all of these.
Yeah. No, I don't care about the genies. I don't want to play the genies. I want to
I said
be
it for Deoxys.
Tapu Koko. Oh, well, yeah, them too. So I mean, Gen 7 and Gen 3 are like my favorite gens, though, so it's like it's
Mm.
tough. Okay, Bob, how about you? What would you replace the Reggies with,
I
given the option?
I was leaning towards the Guardians because I love Alola.
Okay.
But I feel like, and this is not a cop out answer, but I would change the mechanics to have the Lake Trios in the
Oh,
game as well. But
okay.
then you'll have all
Cute.
three of them available on the map at one given time. I
Oh,
do want to see an
okay.
opportunity, like, and with the Guardians as well. I want to see an opportunity where if they all appear at one time at certain points in the map, depending on where your team is, you decide if you want to go take on one, take on two, and then you get boosted abilities through that way. But I think having a nice rotation is also good. But
Yeah.
I think Lake Trios would be pretty good, because they are from Sinnoh, so then you can think about you have Dialga, and then you have
Ooh,
Palkia, and then you have
yeah.
Giratina, so you could do some maybe like time space shenanigans,
Mm-hmm.
possibly in
That'd be
space.
cool.
So there you go.
I have a
Oh,
really good Dupe Snacks Enamorous update
Okay,
for
yes,
no way! He
Anderson.
please. I'm
responded so
very
quick.
interested.
Immediately, I said quickly, "What do you think of Enamorous?" He said, "What is that?" And so I sent him a picture, and he said, effing cursed. What the F is that?
Ah,
Is that like Law and Order SVU Tornadus or some shit? So, he doesn't like it.
well. I think we should have expected this.
I told you. Sorry, I thought it was very funny.
No, I think that's hilarious. Oh my gosh.
That's
I,
fantastic.
I
That
thought
is
it was very
that is
much what I expected.
such a Doob Snacks answer, I feel like.
Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness. Okay, sorry. I just got a message about something like our Twitch quality, but I don't know how to fix it now. So this is what it is.
I
well,
don't think it's bad.
okay, sweet.
Well, I
Um,
don't have audio on, but
well, it's more like video, but it's okay. Because we're not really showing too much. Well, we are gonna get visuals later.
We
We'll get into that.
Yep.
Okay, we were already talking about new map elements or whatever, so maybe we just jump into that as our first topic. The rumors have started, because there are people thinking potentially there's gonna be a new map, or at least updates to the map in Pokemon Unite. We'll see. Is what I say in the first place. But let's talk about it a little bit. What the source from is in the new Charizard like gotcha like Hollowware thing. There was a trailer in which Charizard was fighting enemy Pokemon against Regirock on the top side of the map. Notably,
gasp.
not where Regirock
Mhm.
goes. That's not his spot. So let's talk about this a little bit. Do we think there are going to be map updates in the next Pokemon Unite patch? Is Regirock going to be at the top patch? Just initial reactions. Are we feeling like it's going to have a change, or do we think it's not going to have a change? Bridget, we'll start with you.
Man, I hope so. Even
Okay.
since we were kind of discussing a bit beforehand that would swapping the Reggie places really make a difference?
Uh-huh.
Not really, but I think all of us have just been begging for something to be different about this map for many years. So any kind of sign that that is perhaps the case is very enticing. So I hope so.
Yeah. I tend to agree. Okay, how about you, Bob?
Well, I want change. I think
Mhm.
a lot of us
Amen.
want change. I don't think it's gonna come anytime in the next couple of months. I mean, I'm just saying, like with Worlds around the corner, and whenever this patch drops, I can see maybe later in the year, possibly. I think that'd be great.
Uh-huh.
But expecting any big map changes before Worlds, obviously, I don't think so. But even just the slightest like ounce of life giving it to a map. I mean, yes, if you're swapping where the Reggies are, okay, cool. If you're putting in new Pokemon for wild Pokemon, that's great. But in terms of like map like layout, that's what I want to see in an
Mhm.
update, because when you had Zapdos, you had a straight beeline to the center. Then if they have Sky Ruins, now you have to have more of a longer path to go around to mid. So what else can they do here? I would love to see maybe more. teleportation options, possibly. Again,
Whoa,
going back to
okay.
the space theme, I don't know.
Uh-huh.
I will get off the space theme, I promise.
No,
You don't have to
I like
legally.
space
You're
theme.
allowed to.
I think
Well-
Dialga Palkia here would be cool. Actually, I have a crazy idea for. Sorry to cut you off, but we'll get back to your point. in
No,
a second.
say it.
I have a
Bob,
crazy
don't
idea.
worry about it.
If Dialga was the main objective, what about this as a mechanic? This is such a broken
Oh my
mechanic.
God.
What about this as a mechanic? Let's say when you knock a Dialga, gone is your scoring acceleration opportunity. So you don't get a ray shield to help you with scoring. You don't make the goal zones defenseless like Zapdos did. You do get a buff to, let's say, move speed and damage. So your whole team gets a move speed and damage buff. And the last thing is, this is so broken.
Okay.
You
You're really
get,
building it up.
if you are behind, your team is losing, you get a minute of overtime to change it. Because of the time-based mechanic. So, like,
Wait.
if you knock out Dialga, and so that means if you are the winning team and you knock out Dialga, this game still ends right at 10 minutes. Because you have Dialga buffs, so there's no overtime for the enemy team to try to compete. Or if you're winning it lessens the time, that's too much. That's too much. Already the other one's too broken. But I think that would be actually crazy. And then you could also do like something with Palkia, like maybe the goal zones become bigger. No, that's bad. That's bad.
Shut up.
We're brain barfing right now, but real dunkheads know I'm onto something.
On your side of the map.
Yeah. Perfect.
Dude, we should be devs. This turned into a theory crafting episode really quick.
Yeah, it did. I'm in the best place, but I don't hate my overtime idea, by the way. I'm holding on to that for a second.
I like a pausing the clock kind of thing. That's cool.
Actually, whoa. Bridget, please continue with that thought because I was just thinking about something similar. Continue.
Yes, that's all I had. That was instead of like adding like +1 or like plus a minute, it would just like pause it. And it almost have like a timer when it'll unpause.
I would really like I like those new elements. Like if you have a new map, I want to see new elements. I know we're still on the whole idea of Palkia and Dialga because there's a lot you can do with it. Just imagine if both of them hit the map at 2 minutes and your team has to make a decision. Am I going for Dialga? Am I going for Palkia? Is both teams going for each one? Maybe if you knock out both, does Giratina come out 1 minute? There's a lot of things you can build up to this where do the teams decide which boss to attack? Are they all attacking one because they want that time buff? They want that speed buff. They want to have the teleportation buff. There's a lot you can do with that. And that's what I want to see in a new map. Not just a new path, but I want to see new mechanics. Something that can actually change the game. And to your point, Zoinks, what can a team that's falling behind by 400, 500, 600 points, even if we give them like that small window of opportunity to come back and make some really epic plays, I think that would be awesome to watch.
I think it'd be fun. Okay, what if for Palkia's buff? This is. I'm having a hard time with Palkia. What if Palkia's buff? If you used the jump pad, it got longer. Like it could go to the enemy tier 1. You could jump pad to the enemy tier 1s now. If you have Palkia.
That would be good.
That would be good. Flying all the way across me. So
the jump animations, like the screenshots we'd get of like Pokemon like flying.
Yes.
Imagine being that one defender on tier 1, and all of a sudden you get bodied up by 5 people coming over at the same time.
Evil.
It would be evil. Honestly, I like the idea because of playing on the 2 box art, Pokemon, and then it could be either boss or there could be 2 bosses at the same time or whatever. All that being said, I think we're already in a realm of not realistic. I think realistically, if they're making a new map, it's 1 new boss, right? That's what we're looking at. And if they give us Gen 4, I'm fighting for Giratina. I think it just makes sense as a big bad boss monster. I think the final objective Pokemon should absolutely be Giratina. I think that's the Pokemon I've been pulling for a long time, though. So,
which form?
You know what's funny? I would normally say like Origin because I think it's cooler, but I think it's too much like Rayquaza. So like I think you do gotta change it. Like you
Good
gotta
point.
Give
Good
him
point.
give him feet.
give him
Yeah.
feet. I think.
Yeah.
I,
Makes sense. That makes sense.
I hate to say it, or you knock out Giratina and then he changes form, you know, and then you could take a second team fight. You
Like
know?
ZA.
Yeah, yeah. Volo shuts
Or,
up.
sorry,
Yeah.
Arceus.
Yes,
Oh, that'll be
yes. Yeah, Legends,
epic.
Legends. That's true. That would be. It wouldn't work,
That would be
but it
very
would be
funny.
neat.
No.
Okay, let's go back to the rumors at hand just for a second. So we're looking at some of those tweets. I'll show them the images on screen. There's a few things that are a little detracting from the new map theories in the first place. One is people are like, well, maybe these images came from like the China version of the game. However, China still does not have, or they have like still have a version of Remote Stadium that they're playing on, right? It's
Yes.
not Thea Sky Ruins. And that map was very clearly Thea Sky Ruins. Same grass, same rocks, same terrain. We're very familiar at this point. So that is strange. It could be a preview of whatever China's going to be playing on, but the wild Pokemon were also the same. You saw Bunnelby in frame for a lot of those ones, so it's very strange. The other option is it's like a dev build and showing Charizard facing off multiple Pokemon with map obstructions is a lot cooler for a trailer than just dumpstering Cramorant in the middle of the map like all the other trailers we have. So
I don't know. That one goes pretty hard.
yeah. Well, don't
really
worry.
like
It's
that
still
one.
it's still Cramorant getting their beak pummeled in, but it's
Aw.
but it is just in a different setting this time around.
With others.
Yeah. So I think, I've seen some people, Dexter saying it in chat now too. Also, huge shout out. Thank you so much, Overlord, for the huge raid, by the way. Dexter's been saying it in chat. It could be a preview of the Thea Sky Ruins map that China will eventually receive. I think that is a likely theory. The only one that gave me pause was that Regirock is like standing in a weird spot in the image, like almost like out of map frame, in that way, which felt a little strange. So I'm not too sure. Either way, I think all of us would absolutely adore a new map, but I want to kind of get a vibe check on all of us. World's announcement, we've already talked a few of the things that we're really hoping for, right? Like, I would absolutely lose my mind if it was Auto Chess goes global. A lot of people want the entire China mode of the game, China version of the game to go completely global. We'll probably get a few new Pokemon announcements, but if the World's announcement we got was, let's say, a new Pokemon release, and Thea Sky Ruins is getting an update, a facelift, if you will. Things are changing on Thea Sky Ruins. How would we feel about that? Like, is that a positive thing? Is it not enough? Bridget, we'll start with you. What is like the face reaction to that?
I too want to change, like Bob said. So I'm pretty open to it. Obviously, it would depend on what the change is. Shocker. But when we had that, I think back to when we had that cute little moment where we went back to remote on ranked for a little bit, and everyone was like so angry.
Yes, I
But
remember.
I was like, every time you complain about remote, I grow stronger.
Well, Bridget, I think we lost your audio there for a sec. You back?
Unplugged, so
Nope, you're back. Let's go.
for me. Sorry, my mic is sensitive, and I was really passionate, I guess.
You want change?
So I'm like, bring it on. 500 point mode does make me a little like nervous, just because I don't. It feels like so different. So I would like kind of something like you were saying. It would likely be Zoinks, like a reskin, a new central guy, maybe. You know, like
Cool.
I would
Yeah.
be very jazzed, and I think many people would be.
Cool. I like that. Bob, how about you? What would your vibes be towards a facelift of Thea Sky Ruins as a Worlds announcement?
I would think it would be a step in the right direction. I don't think Worlds can get away with just saying, "Here's 3 new Pokemon joining the fray." It needs to be
Yeah.
more than that. I'm okay with a new skin on Thea Sky Ruins. Like if the terrain changes, if we get maybe some new Pokemon, a new wild Pokemon,
Mhm.
new buff ideas. I think that'll
Cool.
be fun. Um, there's I mean, to Bridget's point, the 500 point mode does concern me. It's a good mode, don't get me wrong. Um, I feel like to completely abandon the idea of a new map just for 500 point mode in the competitive scene has its pros and cons to it.
Mhm.
Maybe more pros than cons because people love 500 point mode. I do enjoy it as well, but I think for longevity of the game,
Yeah.
having a new map with new mechanics is what Pokemon needs to focus on, I believe, if they want to keep people coming to the game, keep people invested into the game.
Mhm.
Because a new map means new strategies, new game plans, new ways to, um, you know, play the game. So that's what I'm
Right.
hoping for. I don't want to, again, I don't want to hear just here's 3 new Pokemon coming in the next 3 months.
Right.
Give me something else to, give me auto chess, please. I'll take auto
Oh,
chess.
Ugh,
God, that'd be so sick.
dude.
Yeah, we're big auto chess fans
I
in this
think I
house.
want that more than like a new map, honestly.
A want
It's
is an
hard.
interesting like way to describe it. I think the auto chess patch to Unite I think would do way more for the game than a new map would. Like, I think
Mm.
way more people would pick up and download Pokemon Unite if it had auto chess
It's
compared to if
different
we
for
got a new
sure.
map. That being said, I think if what I personally want, so I want the game to succeed, so I guess I want that option. But if I was like wanting
I
to improve
guess.
my play experience, it wowould be a new map. I think that'd be sick.
Really?
One thing that was talked about recently, I saw Lutano talking about it on Twitter, saying because I think it was in response to the 2 experience share metagame, right? How it's just so
Mm.
entrenched now, it's almost impossible to get rid of it. Experience share is such a strong item. Lutano was like, if you want only 1 experience share, we need 3 lanes. 3 lanes, and that goes away. And I was like, dang, what if that's
Wow.
a map change? They like Thea Sky Ruins now with 3 lanes? That would be insane.
Mm.
That would be
Um,
cool.
that would fundamentally change how we play the game in a really, really cool way, be more in line with a lot of other MOBAs, obviously, way more in line with a lot of other Timmy MOBAs,
Ooh.
which would be, yeah, I don't know, would be so crazy. A totally different game would be talking about. And it's still like I don't know. Now I'm so all in on wanting that idea. However, I don't believe it'll happen, but I do want it. Who knows? Okay. All right, we've talked about so much about a new map, and we don't even have confirmation that a new map's coming. But
We
speaking
saw one Regirock in the top lane, and we were like,
yes,
what if they added a third lane?
What if
okay.
it's space?
And what if Dialga gives you a minute of overtime if you're losing?
Oh my, we will take a crumb and
Yes.
Oh man.
keep it going.
Yeah, my brain is built in the way that I'm just like I just want to pitch ideas all the time, always. So sorry everybody who has to tune into these streams. That's basically all it is. But okay, let's move on to our next topic. I think we're just one of the I did want to talk about kind of in the same vein of predictions. A Pokemon Presents is coming up very soon. I think this week, right? Is it sometime this week or is it next week?
In like one
two.
week.
In 1
exactly,
week.
I
1 week
believe.
from today. So our next podcast will be talking about whatever happened in the Pokemon Unite portion of it. There will be a Pokemon Presents. I think it is very safe to assume it will be largely based around Legends ZA happening. I think there's an outside chance that Champions gets talked about a little bit. The only reason I say it's more on the outside is because that feels a very Worldsy announcement and talking point. Like, if you're really going to pump Champions, I would do it at your competitive epicenter announcement point of time. But it could happen. Cafe Remix will probably have a new route and a new character.
Yes.
It's got a cute little outfit, which will be sick. And then, of course, Pokemon Unite will probably get... I mean, we'll probably get, like, the Latios full announcement. Do we think we get anything more for Unite? I really don't know what they would announce for Unite if they were to. We'll start with you, Bridget. Any predictions for Pokemon Presents? Is Unite getting treated at all? Or any other predictions Pokemon-wide?
I feel like realistically for Unite, we're just gonna get the Latias. It would be, I think I would my like small stretch goal is we get Latios release date.
Okay,
Since
sure.
we
Yeah.
kind of talked about Latios already getting its confirmed date,
Mhm.
and obviously they have just said nothing about Latios, so the assumption there is they're not releasing at the same time, which to me is kind of like boo boo tomato tomato, because their passives are like linked. So I'm like, do they have a different, or I guess it's not their passive, it's their ability. I don't
Yeah.
know. It feels weird to
I
have
think
the
it is
ability in the
listed as their
game.
passive. Like it's
Yeah, that's weird.
yeah.
To have the passive, like you can't use your passive until whenever Latios comes out. So, I don't know,
Mhm.
whatever.
It's weird.
Not my circus, yeah. So my short-term goal is we get Latios, but my like bigger stretch goal, which is less likely, is we get something unexpected, which I do feel like they like to do the unexpected thing at Worlds. Like
Yeah.
Worlds is when we got the new map announcement. Like last year we got Psyduck, which was like honestly so hype.
Yeah. People went nuts for Psyduck. Like
So-
absolutely nuts.
In my headcanon, I could see that being like the auto chess moment, Worlds more so, but man, I would love a surprise.
Me too. Me too. How about you, Bob? I think let's
Yeah.
frame it the way Bridget did. A realistic guess and then your stretch goal. I like the
Your
stretch goal. Yeah.
I love this. Realistic guess, yes. I think we'll get the final half of the Latios puzzle figured out.
Mhm.
And I don't think we're gonna get a lot of Unite news at
No.
the presents.
No.
I think at Worlds, we will get, maybe now that the Switch 2 has been out for a few months, I think that's a great opportunity for them to promote, new features to come to the game for Switch 2, which
Ooh.
includes, maybe like, what we've seen in the China releases, maybe a new lobby, maybe the auto chess. I think, and then obviously the map idea, I think would be great
Mhm.
at Worlds. And then just general Pokemon present stuff. I think, like you said, Zoinks, it's gonna be ZA focused. Probably maybe a new Mega Pokemon will be shown,
Bro.
possibly.
Yeah, in this presents for sure. I think
Oh,
we
yeah.
get
Honestly.
multiple megas
Yeah.
for sure.
They need to hype up the ZA. I mean, ZA is already hyped, but they gotta keep like sprinkling some.
No, but this
wonderful
does feel like the
nuggets.
beginning of the press cycle for it, kind of,
It
right? Like
does.
they've
Yeah,
they've given
definitely.
us like all the context we need for the game. Like, all right, now we know it's in the city, and they got this night and day thing or whatever. And now they're like, okay, now here's all the reasons to be excited about the game. And they're gonna start
Yeah.
hitting us with megas and hints at a character showing up or something. I think those are about to start beginning. But yeah.
I'll throw out two more quickly.
Yeah.
For Pokemon Presents. I don't know if we've seen it yet, but I think we might see some footage for season 2 of Pokemon Concierge. I think that's been.
sick.
Oh,
Great call, Bob.
I
gosh,
think
your brain.
I'm a huge fan of that series, so I think
Yeah,
we
rules.
might see some stuff for Pokemon Concierge,
Mhm.
and I think maybe I'll throw it out there. It's a wild card, a new Pokemon project.
Ooh.
I don't know what it could be, but just a new Pokemon project, something new
Okay.
we haven't seen yet. But if people are coming in saying, "How about Gen 10?" I don't think we'll see Gen 10 until maybe early next year. That's also my thoughts on that.
Gotcha. Yeah, I am very aligned. I think Gen 10 we are not getting until the following year. Like not at Worlds, not at not at Presents. Unite presents by realistic expectations. We get a Latios promo around the anniversary. If we're very lucky, it's a cool animated trailer, kind of like we got with like Sarah Ledge and stuff. Like I think that maybe we get a cool trailer for the Latios and Latias. Other than that, stretch goal for this presents. This would be crazy. Is it was data mined Electrode volleyball announcement and edition?
Yeah, where?
And this presents
Where?
that'd be cool if they're like, hey, we're updating the game. We're putting electrode volleyball into the game. I'm like, World's side event, let's run it. I'm challenging anybody to electrode volleyball. So I think that'd be kind of fun. World's announcements, we've talked about it a few times. I would love auto chess. I think that'd be my absolute favorite. A new map updated Worlds would be incredible. Realistically, I think we're getting 3 new Pokemon. I think that is likely it, which is a bit of a bummer. But that also, which would be kind of fun at Pokemon Presents, if they wanted to. I don't know why they would, but they could. World Championships are coming up very soon. Last World Championships, we had a World's event pass in the game where you could earn the different World Championship jerseys. That'd be kind of fun to promo that if it's happening again.
I hope it is. I loved that.
It was so cool. Like the free event pass, you got the generic one for free, which if you just played enough, and then the paid one, you got to like pick like multiple team jerseys. I thought was really smart. Which is like a really well designed event pass for people that were into it. And every now and then you run into someone with ladder, and it feels like a very cool, unique like clothing item when they have like a region jersey. You're like, oh no way, you got like Japan's World's jersey. That's so sick. Like, so I think that would be awesome. I hope it shows up again. Because full disclosure, I've gotten a sneak peek at the jerseys, and I think they're pretty cool. So honestly, all the branding for this year Worlds surprised me with how good it is. Just gonna be totally honest.
The plushies,
so good.
Yeah, the Fennekin plushes, I will die for. Dexter did announce Worlds casters have technically been announced, by the way, for every game on the broadcast website or whatever it is. We'll talk more about it when there's an official socials announce or whatever. I think we'll like kind of bring it up on screen, talk about it, little yap for a little bit. But if anybody is curious listening to the show, it is the 6 commentators who worked the event last year. And there is 7 people on the commentary team this year, and Soph is going to be joining the World's commentary team. So,
yay!
Huge shout out to Soph.
That's so
Congrats.
exciting.
I'm
so
I
happy.
didn't know that.
So it's really sick. Yeah, it's on the broadcast website. We're not gonna make like a huge deal out of it until there's big announcement. We can all celebrate together online and stuff. But it's the way Worlds releases their way Pokemon releases their information is
it's fine.
It's very closely tied into their press cycle and their and how they do it. So it's very slow sometimes, but that's okay. But anyway, that's our predictions for Pokemon Presents potentially. Okay, y'all, we got BuzzerBob on the show. And whenever we get BuzzerBob, we gotta go a little crazy. We gotta play some games. So we're gonna be playing 2 games for y'all. So for those of you who are still hanging out on our Twitch chat, thank you so much for joining. That is gonna kind of conclude our general Pokemon Unite chat. And now it's happy fun time. So we're going into Bob has loosely been described as a trivia game that Bridget and I are going to play in. And then after that, very excited for all of you, we are going to be doing a draft. The 3 of us, Bridget, BuzzerBob, and Zoinks. We are going to be drafting our favorite Spraggles and Doob Snacks caster outfits. So we have 30 some options. I think 32 options, and we are each going to draft 5 of them. That's going to happen. Don't worry, we'll make the pictures a little bit bigger on screen. For those of you audio listeners, we will do our best to describe them. But there are a lot of good looks that these 2 gentlemen have had, and we are going to be drafting to try to take our best ones onto our team, and then, of course, you all can decide who drafted the best one. Before we even get into that, Bob, I want to do your trivia game first.
Oh, God.
So,
okay.
are you ready, my friend?
I am never ready to do these.
Perfect. Bridget, are you ready?
I'm so ready.
Perfect. Let's do it.
So, and please, if you're listening in your car or you're watching the stream right now, you can play along at home and see how well you do. I put this together about an hour ago. That just shows how organized I am.
I also put mine together an hour ago, so we are aligned here on Overdunk.
I am chock full of ideas, and hopefully as time goes on, I have more time to plan it. But this is a very simple
TFT at Worlds, space map, 3 lanes, overtime. Worlds is gonna go crazy.
Yeah, imagine if they actually changed all of that about the Worlds. I would kind of, as someone not playing, I would love it.
I'd love it. I might sue. I don't know.
At that point, yeah,
That's my
fair
intellectual
enough.
property they just took.
You would single-handedly take down the game after they just took all your ideas
Yep.
to save it.
Exactly.
You would take down Pokemon in a
Pokemon.
lawsuit.
Easily. All right, so Zoinks and Bridget, I hope you're ready to throw down with some trivia.
Oh, we're
I
ready.
have 8 questions here. They're not really questions. What I did was I pulled 8 random Pokédex entries.
Okay.
For Pokemon that are in Pokemon Unite.
Oh,
I'm gonna
easy.
so you already have a limited pool.
Yep.
You're gonna buzz in with just saying your name. You can cut me off at any time. If you're right, I give you a point. But if you're wrong, your opponent can steal for double points. So make sure when you
Whoa.
log in,
Okay.
make sure you buzz in quickly, and you will have 5 seconds to answer after you buzz in.
Heard.
So
Okay.
I will be keeping track of this. Now, if no one's getting it, I might throw some hints here and there, but
Sure.
we'll see how it goes. This is lightweight trivia I have right here. So let me pull up the first question.
Okay.
Let me get my timer. Are you both ready?
Yeah.
Ready.
Bridget, if we're gonna buzz in, just say buzz.
Yeah,
That's true,
I was
yeah.
just gonna like yell.
Yeah.
That's my plan. Yeah, unironically, yes.
Here we go.
This is good
Here comes your
podcasting. We're
first-
crushing. Okay, go
Here
ahead.
comes your. We are crushing this so hard. Here comes your first Pokédex entry. This again, all Pokemon are in Unite.
Got it.
Never mind.
Okay.
Here it is. Its very sensitive ears lets it distinguish distant sounds. As a result, it prefers quiet places.
Oh, what? Oh, buzz?
Oh, Zoinks, what do you say?
No, that's just wrong. Ah,
Say
I
it,
was gonna
2
say
seconds.
Fennekin.
Say it.
Fennekin. No, it's not Fennekin. Bridget,
Okay.
I will give you double points if you can tell me the answer. Its very sensitive ears lets it distinguish distant sounds. As a result, it prefers quiet places.
The Delphox line is a good idea, but I will go with my initial one and say Alolan Raichu.
Also, a good guess. It is not correct. I don't know if anyone in chat has thought about it. If I say it's a supporter Pokemon,
Does that help? Sableye? Sorry, Buzz?
yeah.
I
No
wonder what he's
point.
gonna say.
No,
Sableye?
No point. No, not Sableye. No,
I actually
no.
thought I had that with that one.
Wiggly?
This- you're getting close. This entry came from Pokemon Silver.
Oh.
Okay, Gen 1 or Gen 2?
Okay, so like, what are even our supporter options? Is like Blissey?
Yeah, Blissey, Clef.
Is it Clefable?
It's Clefable. Yeah, Clefable was
okay.
the answer. Yeah.
Wow. She has sensitive ears.
Yeah, we did not know
A little challenging.
That's okay. Can I get a clarifier? Are they always the final Pokemon in the line?
Oh, sorry. Yes, they
Okay.
are always the final
Oh, good.
Pokemon.
I assumed all line, but good to know.
Yeah.
Yep,
That would be
they're
way
all-
harder.
yeah, they're all like
Yeah.
the official roster on the official Pokemon Unite website.
Okay.
Mhm. No
Alright.
Golduck, only Psyduck.
Gotcha.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
right. Here comes number 2. They have gentle hearts. Because they rarely fight, many have been caught. Their number has dwindled.
Oh. Holy shit.
Okay, can you read it one more time?
Yes, they have gentle hearts. Because they rarely fight, many have been caught. Their number has dwindled.
This is so hard. Why is it so hard?
Okay,
I
I'm
want
gonna,
to critically think about every Pokemon is my problem.
I'm gonna throw out some clues. It is a Gen 1 Pokemon, and this entry comes from Pokemon Gold.
Okay.
But no, that wouldn't be. They're more. I was gonna say that's wrong. No, I'm not buzzing. No double
That's
points
fine.
for
That's
Bridget.
fine. That's fine. This Pokemon role is Defender.
Crap. Now I'm back on the thought I maybe had. Buzz.
Buzz.
Oh, Zoinks was first. 5 seconds, Zoinks.
Slow, bro.
Wait, what?
Is
Sorry.
it slow, bro?
It's not slow, bro.
Okay.
Double points, Bridget. Can you give me an answer? Double points if you get this right.
Well, I was definitely gonna say slow, bro. So I'm glad I let him
Yeah,
go first. That
you're
was
welcome.
The plan. It's a defender.
If it's, I'm
Yeah.
gonna be so mad if it's the one I think it was.
Is it?
I know it now. Dang it, Elvis.
Shush. Lapras.
It is Lapras.
Oh,
2
yeah.
points. Yeah.
I was like, it can't be Snorlax. It's there's not a lot of them have been caught. There's only
Yeah,
the one
that's
in the
true.
game with the
But I
flute.
I don't even feel like Lapras are that common either.
Well, they're not, but because they're almost endangered. But actually, Elvish posted this in chat. I don't know if you saw it. I do know
no, I'm trying not
this
to
dex
look.
entry, which is a later dex entry, says it's no longer endangered because of like breeding process. Right? I think in Alola, that's where it was. That's its dex entry, which is like really cool.
Yes. Redemption arc.
Yeah.
Yes.
Aw,
Yes,
that's so
Lapras
cute.
breeding. Okay, let's
I also-
continue.
I have to say,
I was crazy.
I also love how into it Bridget is.
Yeah.
With the game.
It did shush zoinks, so
Yeah.
that was
Yeah,
maybe a little aggressive.
yeah, and make me have to
All
go
right,
and
here
edit in a
comes-
bleep. I'm not.
Here comes number 3.
Okay.
Number 3. This Pokemon can be spotted in wall paintings from as far back as 10,000 years ago.
Whoa. Oh, Buzz.
For a
What?
Zoinks?
Mamoswine?
For a while, it was thought to have gone extinct. It's from Pokemon Sword. The answer is Mamoswine. You got a point. Well done.
I thought you kept reading because I got it wrong.
I did too. I was happy.
No, yep, you're right.
Enjoy your 2 seconds of happiness, Bridget.
Yeah, that's all I'll get.
After 3 questions, Zoinks,
gone.
you're on 1. Bridget, you're on 2. We still have 5 more questions. Might be a close game.
Oh my gosh.
Here comes
This is
question
a good
number 4.
This is a good one.
Yeah, this is fun. I like this.
Okay.
Competition. Question 4, or Pokédex entry number 4. It appears when it senses an impending natural disaster.
Was
Damn it.
Oh, Bridget. Yeah, 5 seconds.
not my mic. My mic unplugged. My mic unplugged.
That's fine, that's fine.
Yeah. Don't take all your points.
I
Give it to me.
I
Give it to me.
I
Her mic
literally like stood up and like shook my desk. So that was, that was my bad.
Okay, that's fine. What's your answer?
Oh, I said Absol.
As a result, it was mistaken as a Doom Bringer. The answer is Absol. That's correct. 1 point.
I actually didn't
from Pokemon
know
Y.
the lore behind it, like the extra piece that like it's
Yeah.
that it was a mistake. Like that's a tough rep to carry. Damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
But great. Yeah. Someone says Bridget is stalling.
Yeah. Wow.
Hey, I don't have my video on, but I feel like from the passion
Yeah.
behind my buzz, you should know I
Yeah.
like jumped.
Yeah.
I believe you. I believe
All right.
you.
Okay, we have 4 more to go. I'm gonna double the points. 2 points for a correct
No.
answer. And then a
Let's go.
steal is worth 4
4
points.
points?
So here we
Okay.
go.
Oh my gosh.
Here comes the next one.
Okay.
It flies at speeds equal to a jet fighter plane. It never allows
Buzz.
Zoinks.
Garchomp.
It never allows its prey to escape. This is from Alpha Sapphire. The answer is Garchomp. 2 points.
No.
We're so back. We are levels
so
of back. Unbelievable.
Off the charts.
Off the charts.
We
levels of
are
back.
folks, we are tied 3-3.
Piss.
Insane.
And
Love
we
this double points
have
rule.
3 more questions. Here we go. This is the next one. Lock in. Here we go.
Oh, we're locked up. We have never.
Yeah,
Bridget and I have never
okay.
been this locked.
I actually don't think I focused this hard in like weeks.
Yeah, don't tell our bosses.
Yeah,
no,
that's
we
the
won't.
point.
We won't say anything. Here we go. When you rub its cheeks, a sweet fragrance comes wafting out. However, you'll also get a light shock.
Oh, Buzz.
Oh,
Zoinks.
Is it
2,
which one? Pikachu?
1. It is not
No.
Pikachu. Bridget for 4 points and the steal. When you rub its cheeks. Oh yeah, go ahead.
Alolan Raichu?
This entry is from Ultra Moon. The answer is Alolan right here, Bridget. You are back.
Unprecedented levels of being so bad.
Oh, I should have said, well, he's got the stupid pancake thing. I should.
Yep.
He's got this stupid, but it's thinking United Stars, so
Right, yeah.
nothing makes sense. Imagine if he was like scent focused and he rubbed his cheeks.
Oh. You learn, yeah.
Imagine,
No,
just
okay,
imagine. Yeah, just
no.
imagine.
I would love it. I would love it. It's funny.
I think
'cause
it's cute.
even there are some Pokédex entries that mention that it loves pancakes. I'm like, I could use that, but it kind of gives it away.
Yeah.
So I figured the 50-50 between Pikachu and Alolan Raichu, and you both fell into that, and I love the
I would say
cinema.
Zoinks fell into
It was-
it.
Oh, I thought it
Yeah,
was right, Zoinks
yeah.
fell into it,
Apparently,
yeah.
I would. It was such a coin flip for me. I was like, I don't know about this other. But like, yeah, go continue.
I know. I was too unsure.
We have 2 questions left. So Zoinks, you're on 3. Bridget, you're on 7. Again, we have double points. 2 for a correct answer, 4 for a steal.
So
Zoinks,
I
you
need
could
to like win out here to tie.
you could
it.
Yeah,
steal.
I need to fail.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Here, Bridget, answer first next time.
Shoot.
This is your penultimate question. Here we go.
Oh,
It's so strong that it can knock out some opponents in a single hit, but it also may forget what it's battling mid-fight.
That's a hilarious Pokedex.
that's like every pro player. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I'll read again. It's so strong that it can knock out some opponents in a single hit, but it also may forget what it's battling mid-fight.
Okay, I do have some guesses.
All right.
Yeah.
Here come the clues. This Pokemon's role in Pokemon Unite is
All rounder.
attacker.
Whoa.
Oh, okay, that eliminates like all of my guesses.
Yeah, me too. Wait, okay.
This Pokemon's difficulty, based on Pokemon Unite, is expert.
Okay. Expert attacker's kind of rare, actually.
This dex comes from the game Pokemon Sword.
Okay.
Ah, it's hard.
It can knock them out in a single what hit?
It says it
Right.
can knock out some opponents in a single hit, but it also may forget what it's battling mid-fight.
What on earth?
You can also say that sometimes this Pokemon gets a lot of screen time on the Unite social channels.
Buzz?
Zoinks.
Is it Cramorant?
It is Cramorant.
Okay,
yeah,
yeah.
2 points. Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. Cramorant's listed as an expert rating on
It's-
Pokemon Unite.
yep.
Interesting. I guess that
Yep,
makes
it
sense.
is.
It's a bit. It's combo.
Dive is weird, yeah.
It's a
Dive is
combo-based
weird,
attacker.
yeah.
I would say, yeah, you take some tactical skill. Interesting. Okay. I really needed
I've-
Bridget to guess first on that one. That's
Yeah.
Wow, I
I-
was not even looking at Cramorant for that.
Yeah.
I don't see Cramorant as a guy who knocks out in one hit.
right. I do see
Yeah.
Cramorant as a
Yeah.
dumb forgets who he's fighting.
But I do see
not,
him as a dumb guy. Yeah, you're right.
But not
No,
a.
you're right.
not a
But I was
single
seeing
hit
it as just
knockout.
like they're so like they just want to like box. They want to just fight.
Right.
And Cramorant doesn't seem like he's like that they forget what they're fighting about. That was the energy I was.
Yeah. Yeah. Missed
Looking
that one. That was
for.
a tough one. Tough one.
No,
So-
that was good.
Here's where we stand. And Zoinks, you have 5.
Okay.
Bridget, you have 7. So, Bridget, you are in the lead with 7 points.
Wow, it's an honor.
It's amazing.
I know. It's very exciting. I could make this like, a 3-point question and anybody can win. But I want to have a little bit of fun with both of you. I want you to both,
Okay.
again, Zoinks, you have 5, Bridget, you have 7.
Okay.
I want you to both secretly DM me a wager of your points.
No, I
Okay.
knew you were gonna Jeopardy this.
So Zoinks, you have 5. Bridget,
Okay.
you have 7. I'll give you the category of
Oh,
the.
well, I'm
well,
not
that's
going to change my amount.
you're not gonna change yours?
Fuck.
This Pokemon entry is from Legends Arceus. So that's the final question. It's a Legends Arceus Dex entry. So Zoinks, you gave me
Okay.
your wager. Okay. Bridget.
Can you imagine? Buzz.
I don't know. What's
You have
I
7
can't do
points.
math. What's like the smartest?
Well, if you bet just 1 point, then you and lost, then you would stay at 6, and it would be above my 5. But it's challenging. I bet what the heart wants. You know.
Okay. I got it. Thank you. Okay, and then both of you will then just DM me your answer within.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
I like.
I'm sorry, Bridget made it public. I bet 4 points.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
fine.
sorry,
Yeah,
I wasn't. I was like, I'm literally gonna do exactly what you just said. So.
That's fine. So Zoinks bet 4, Bridget bet 1, and you both will have 15 seconds to just give me your best guess. Are you ready?
Okay.
Oh my god.
All right.
Yes.
Good luck. This is from Legends Arceus.
Oh, poop.
Cells similar to those of plants have been found in its fur. Its hard tail can fell a large tree with one stroke, and the tail's sharpness exceeds even that of a sword crafted by a master.
What the hell? Okay.
I'll read it one more time.
Yeah.
Cells similar to those of plants have been found in its fur. Its hard tail can fell a large tree with one stroke, and the tail's sharpness exceeds even that of a sword crafted by a master. I'll give you both 15 seconds to give me your answers. I think Bridget, you're locked in. Bridget's
Locked in really fast. Yeah.
Bridget is locked in.
I also am
And-
locked in, Bob.
Okay. So, Zoinks, you had 5 points. You wagered 4.
Uh-huh.
Bridget, you wagered 7 points. No. You had 7 points. You wagered 1. You both gave me the same answer.
This.
meaning, if you're right, Zoinks will win.
If I'm
If you're wrong, Bridget will
right.
win.
Okay.
Now I hope we're wrong.
Yeah.
Here we go. One last time. Cells similar to those of plants have been found in its fur. Its hard tail can fell a large tree with one stroke, and the tail sharpness exceeds even that of a sword crafted by a master. It's from Legends Arceus. It's a speedster. The correct answer is Leafeon, which means Zoinks, you win the game.
Wow.
9-8. Congratulations.
Let's go.
Well done.
Tested by math once again.
No, the doom of man.
The shakes fist.
Wow, that is a crazy Pokedex entry.
That is a cool entry.
I love
Yeah.
it because when you think about it, it's like, back in Hisui, and
Mhm.
they weren't getting very technical. It's like almost like someone's like in a journal writing it down, like,
Right.
oh my god, you can't believe what you saw. But just the detail into that Pokédex entry was really
Yeah,
nice.
Hisui's got some wild ones. How are they
does.
studying plant-like cells on Leafeon at
They
that
have
time?
microscopes.
No, that's true. That's true. It's a science I don't understand. All right, that was awesome. Thank you so much for that, Bob. That was a blast.
Yes, that was
Yeah.
awesome.
Of
I like
course.
that a lot.
All right, are you ready? Are you two ready to tier list the Spragels and Dupes? Sorry, not tier list. Draft our elite team of Spragels and Dupes next outfits.
Yes.
Yes, we
I'm
are
so
so
ready for
ready.
this.
Okay, so because, all right, Bob, because you ran that game, I think you will get first pick in the draft.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
You
okay.
get first pick of the draft because I won the game. I get second pick, and
Okay,
then Bridget,
now I'm sensing a bias.
Bridget, and then you get third pick, and after that we'll go snake draft back and forth. For those of you audio listeners, this is probably the point that you will have to pull up YouTube and take a look at this because we will be pulling up the outfits as we say them. And for those of you watching live on Twitch or on YouTube, don't worry, the images will get larger. When somebody picks one, I'll put it on the screen in the larger format. So, Bob, without further ado, and remind we can burn through this quick. Who is or what outfit duo is your first pick of the Spragels and Dupe Snacks outfit looks draft?
Man, first of all, I'm honored to have the first pick in this amazing
Mhm.
2025 season draft of Spragels and Dupe Snacks outfits. I have to be aggressive early out of the
Yeah.
gate.
Wow.
I'm very sorry to do this to both of you, but it has to be Worlds 2, Day 2,
Okay.
where we have Spraggles and Dubes wearing the in sync cherry blossom
Yeah.
jackets here. Being in Yokohama, having that flare out in there, it's really good.
Mhm.
Even Dube Snacks is like, take a look at this.
Yeah,
It's
this
snazzy.
yeah.
Yeah, we got this. Yeah.
For
Um,
everybody's context, by the way, this is all just random screen caps I've grabbed from YouTube throughout today. So the photo quality is not what I would describe as good, but thanks for playing along. Okay,
Yeah,
powerful.
It's passing. It's passing.
Powerful first pick, truly powerful. Impressive stuff. I think that's a great pick. Worlds are always going to be a safe bet, I think.
True.
As strong selections. However, I'm going to go with a very modern one and a very recent outfit, I think, for my first pick. Oh, I almost pivoted. I almost last second pivoted, but I won't. I am going to go with the NAIC Grand Finals Day from this year. And
Okay.
you'll see day 3, so that is a Spraggles dark blue sequence, with Dupe Snacks having truly a Technicolor Dreamcoat look, on his side.
Beautiful.
Also sequence. I will, but a classic look for Dupe Snacks with the white shirt, button off, and gold chain, which is just a immaculate look for the two of them. So that is going to be my first pick. Dark sequence and Technicolor for Dupe Snacks. Bridget, how about you? What are you looking at for first pick and technically second pick? Because you get back-to-back selections now.
Right? Oh, I forgot I get 2.
Yeah, you get Snake Draw, so you can play pretty aggressive here. I think there's still some fan favorites on the table. Also, chat, please, if you are watching, let us know what picks you think should be considered high priority here.
For my first pick,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go with NAIC 1 Day 2,
Okay.
which is kind of a Spraggles classic.
Yeah.
And
I think the same
sequin.
jacket, right? No, it's a slightly different lapel, I think.
Yeah, I do like when he matches the pants with the jacket. Unfortunately, I do not think he could find the blue sequin pants to match this. But really what I'm looking at is the Dube Snacks fits, guys.
The
He's
bolo tie.
playing Spraggles in a fringe vest. He definitely has a belt buckle on and the bolo tie. I mean, with the topaz, probably fake, gemstone there. I mean, it's stunning.
It's so good. It's so good. I love that outfit. Very good choice for a first pick. Well done.
Thank you.
Okay, following it up, what are you going with?
I actually think, man, I actually really like the LAIC fits a lot.
Yeah, me too. I was
I'm
also
gonna
maybe
go-
looking at those, so maybe chill
Yeah.
out.
I was gonna do a different one because of subjectivity, but I think it's something I can maybe wait to draft later.
Okay.
So for now, I'm gonna do LAIC 1 Day 3 Grand Finals.
Oh.
Our very
Okay.
first Sunday Grand Finals
Yeah.
in Pokemon Unite, and they almost have like, I don't know, like not inverted, but pretty matching, like gold and black vibes going on. I
Solid.
like Dube Snacks' little black bow tie with like the gold embellishment, where Spraggles has like the black base with like the gold bow tie. It's pretty cute as a duo. So
Yeah.
for that reason, I will go with the LAC Grand Finals fit.
Good pick. Solid.
I think it's an
Good
immaculate
answer.
pick. It's also a pretty rare pick, by the way, because despite Championship Sunday and I tend to wear a lot of gold on like finals days.
True.
These two don't. Notably, Spraggles and Doom Snacks very rarely wear gold, or just be like slight touches of gold. So I think getting this LAIC 1 Day 3 pick is very smart, because this is a very rare Doom Snacks and Spraggles combo. So well done.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, good pickup.
Yeah,
Good pickup.
Good job.
Okay. Interesting. Now, okay. I think I'm going to go, and this is a weird one because I don't think the pictures are going to do it justice, but if you were there in person, you get it. I am going to go with the very first EUIC and do day 2 for similar reasons.
Ooh.
Now this
I
is
like this one.
This is another hardcore matching combo, which is why I'm giving it a plus. But he's watching. It was right around the release of Scarlet and Violet, which is very important for the context of all of their outfits at this event. For the context, this was the other outfit they wore at this event. It was also Scarlet and Violet, but just the sweet sequence version. I am electing to give up the sequence version because I will have more sequence picks on my draft, but we don't get very many velvet suit jackets on the team.
Not the
Okay.
style diversity in the pick.
Yeah, so I'm going with the Spragels and Doob Snacks look from EUIC in their second day. This will also be their finals day with the crushed velvet look. Also, Doob Snacks with the red jacket and the small of pin, a reference to his daughter's name, Olive. It really takes the cake. So I am going with that as my pick for my next draft, which will be EUIC 1, day 2.
Perfect.
All right, that means BuzzerBob is up next with 2 picks in a row. After a very strong start with the Cherry Blossom matching jackets from Worlds Year 2.
Man, I got two in a row. Okay, that's fine. I'm leaning one of these. My eyes directly went to, and I'm like,
Yeah.
When I picture Spraggles and Doobs doing what they do best. This is like the iconic combo here. I'm doing from just this year. I'm doing NAIC 3 day 1.
Day 1.
I think this combo goes really hard because
it's good.
I do like when they're kind of in sync with one another with like the same outfits and maybe like the same designs. But this just really shows off their personalities. They're both very professional. Don't get me wrong. Spraggles gets that, blue, sparkly, showman type feel, which, we, know him as. And then Doob Snacks has more of that casual, laid back, presentable, play-by-play action commentator feel as well, because and he has that gold chain going. So I like that professional versus casual, almost type aura that they're trying to pull off here.
Okay.
So it feels like they kind of play off one another really well, and the energies just combine into a glorious broadcast that we all see year after year. So yeah, I had to go with that one. It's very classic Doobs and Spraggles outfits.
I like that. I'm gonna be honest. I think that's my first surprise pick. I did not expect an NAIC 3 day 1 to go this early in the draft. I'm pretty surprised. I think it's a good pick. I just am surprised. But there's no bad outfits on this list.
No, absolutely.
But I just am surprised that one went that early. So interesting. Okay, Bob, I like it. How about for your follow-up pick as we send the draft the other direction?
Oh man, this is a tough one. Man, I don't know. There's so many good ones here. I don't know which one. The question is, which one do I want to take ownership of right now? I'm looking, I'm thinking about it.
Bridget, while Bob thinks about it, is there one that he could say that you would get upset at right now? Because I have one in mind that I so desperately want to get, and I think you might. I think you might also. Yeah, I think you might also be going after this one. So I'm very happy I'm after Bob. So.
I'm trying to balance my team, my Spraggles and my Doob Snacks. I need to,
Yep. Also, fun note: we each currently have one Spraggles in dark blue sequence jacket photo.
Oh, beautiful!
Which I think is really cool.
There's a couple of those.
Yeah,
it's a good look.
It's a good look. I think there's only one more available of that jacket in the available pool in NAIC 2 day 2.
What about
that? That hasn't been
drafted. Day 1 looks similar, but it's different.
But it's not sequence. I don't think. But yeah.
No, it's like brush strokes.
Yeah,
it's very beautiful.
It's still on me, right?
Yes. Still on you.
God, this is so tense. Man. I think I'm torn between 2, and I'm just gonna go pick one. I'm gonna go with maybe controversial.
Oh.
Okay, sorry.
The suspense is killing me.
This is peak podcasting, by the way. Like, this is
Uh,
so
Yeah,
good for a podcast.
we can add this down in post, right?
Yeah.
It's totally
Absolutely not.
Jenks
Yeah.
always
It's so
edits them.
What?
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna go with Studio 4.
Whoa. Okay.
The reason why I come back to Studio 4
It's a good one.
is
So
just
I like some of these studio ones. I can't lie.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, the studio ones go hard. This one, I just love the bright, vibrant atmosphere
Yeah.
of Jake's of jacket, but also look at Dubes. Like, who can pull off a
A test pattern suit
test
jacket.
pattern
Yeah.
It's
on a
psychotic.
suit jacket. Exactly.
And a
it
rare
just-
silver chain experience, by the way.
the silver chain is
Yeah,
the silver chain as
rare.
well.
Mhm.
Exactly. I just like just the fun of this photo, and I think you know, I've been in broadcast for years. I do a lot of broadcast stuff, so I like Dubes kind of repping that, you know, color bars and testing
Uh-huh.
broadcast signals on his jacket. But I think Jake really does look good in a bright, non-sparkly outfit. He pulls it off well when he does, but I like seeing him in those neutral colors as well, with like that almost like it's like a pink and blue shirt type
Mhm.
type combo. So yeah, big fan of that.
Okay. Okay. For my next pick, I've thought about this a lot. Pop was giving me some time. Oh, this is such a hard decision between the two. But I think I might get. I'm okay. Well, I'll
Oh my
talk about my
God.
process. I am going between the two World's Year 3 looks. That is what I am bouncing between right now. They are both fantastic, but
Mhm.
I think I'm gonna get different Tube Stacks looks this way. I'm going with Worlds 3 Day 2. I'm
Son of a
getting.
bitch.
I thought you might be going after that one.
I didn't want it.
Worlds 3 Day 2 for a few reasons. One, I mean, it's Dupe Snacks in the Bruxish coated jacket. Maybe the most buttons down we've ever gotten from Dupe Snacks on a
It's like
broadcast.
comically big shark tooth necklace.
Yes, so
It's so ridiculous.
So
in
Dupe
the
Snacks'
best way.
outfit like speaks for itself. Like that's what catches your eye at first. This is probably my favorite Spragels look, and it goes a little
Yeah.
underappreciated, I think, in the context of this photo because it's so bright on the right hand side of your screen from Dupe Snacks. This like dark palette behind a multi kind of rose look from the jacket is amazing. Pairs really well with the Armor Rouge pin. I think that's my Armor Rouge pin. I just really like the look. So this look from Worlds was my favorite that the two of them had together, and it's one of my favorite Spragels looks by far. So I think Jake carrying this photo for me. I'm locking up this Worlds photo.
Good pick. Good pick.
Thank you. How about you, Bridget? You get 2 in a row now. Are you gonna take the other Worlds look from me, or what are we looking at?
I think I am. I was trying to look at my substitutes to make sure that was my best option. Let me look at your holistic screen here. But yeah, I do think I will go ahead and grab that World's 3 Day 1.
Yep.
It has a lot of the elements that I like from the one that Zoinks rudely stole from me. Doomsack was wearing his comically large shark tooth
Yes.
necklace. Spragels has on a like pink floral suit with the matching
Mhm.
pants. I like when he matches the pants. I think it's a nice touch.
Yep.
Doomsack's
The
also
blue
has on
flowers
some fun...
match the blue shirt underneath as well, which is very cool. Mm-hmm.
Doomsack was wearing a very chaotic floral print shirt. I also have a special affiliation with this shirt because I believe I sent it to like one of my college friends because I loved the shirt so much, and she like found it online. It was like,
What?
here it is if you want
Wow.
it. She's a sleuth. She is like one of the most like, she could find anything probably on the internet. Like, she's crazy in the best way. So for that reason, I will pick up the World's 3 Day 1
Awesome.
fits. For
Beautiful.
I did want a World's outfit choice.
Yep,
So
there
I
you go.
have
You
an
locked that up.
NAIC one, an LAIC one, and a World's fit. For my next one, I am going to ACL day
Whoa.
2.
Yo. Okay. ACL day 2 making an appearance.
Yeah, it does. I think I do. Yeah, I double up. Well, actually, this is a different Spraggles.
This is a different
floral.
Spraggles pink and blue suit. However,
Mhm.
it does make an appearance elsewhere on the list, I think, but not in the last one you
Okay.
chose.
I was afraid I was getting the same one. That's kind of why I wanted the other worlds one. But this
Yeah.
is more cherry blossoms, where the other was like
Yes.
more like actual like flower arrangement. I can't
Mhm.
identify the flowers, but I loved the effort of, hey, we're in Japan, we're wearing
Mhm.
our
Mhm.
Japan suit jackets this year, and so Spraggles has the cherry blossoms, and I'm not even really sure what Doomstax's is, if I'm being honest. It's like a
like
teal with like almost like
a peacock or something on it? Like
yeah,
a,
some kind of like phoenix-esque
Uh-huh.
bird
Yeah, I
drawn
see
in
that.
like a more traditional Japanese style, and it's probably such a ripoff. It's probably not
hey.
like accurate. Maybe it is. Maybe it's,
Sure.
depicting something really important, but I do not know the context of. And I guess I'm saying that Doomstax probably doesn't either. But I think they looked good, and I liked both these two jackets a lot.
Cool. I like them a lot too. All right, for my next pick, this is going to be my 4th pick, so not exactly my final one yet. I am going to take a different approach than I have for any of my other selections, and I'm going old school. I'm going World's Year 1, Day 2.
Ooh.
This thing, it started it all off. This was our first ever grand finals cast
Aw.
outfits.
Memories.
Look at these two gentlemen.
They're so little.
We have Spraggles in his classic blue and black look, but not sequins, but just still a really gorgeous look of the jacket and a gigantic bow tie. And then Doomsnacks with just an iconic rose suit jacket, very similar to one of his inspirations, like Captain Flowers, a League of Legends caster. It was great. It fit the vibe so well. It kind of fits the background a little bit, low key, like where they're set up and everything. It was so good, magnifique. I love their look there. So World's Year 1, Day 2 is my 4th pick. Bob, it is time for your final 2 selections of your outfit draft.
Final 2 already. Dang, we came so far.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a lot of good outfits here. I'm gonna go with probably maybe a safe. Oh, see now I don't know because this is the last 2. I have 2 in a row, right? Oh, this is. You know what? Just because he pulled it off, I'm doing Studio 2.
Do another studio pick for BuzzerBob.
I'm doing
love the
another studio.
respect.
Uh-huh.
I love Studio so much.
I was considering
Ooh,
this was
he's
my
a
biggest
sleeper.
studio. This was my biggest studio option, by the way. This one I was considering a lot. The Studio 2.
Yeah, because I feel like you're seeing both of these gentlemen in not what they're known for like today. Like, Jake has more of like again more of the presentation style, the sparkles, the blues, the blacks. This one has a pop of orange to it, which is nice. I like it. It's still sparkly, but Doomstacks with this green, this lime green outfit pulls it off really nicely
Yeah.
with the contrast with the background.
That's a hard color.
It's a hard color to pull off, but he did it. So definitely the studio pick I think is pretty
Nice.
solid. So that's my 4th. And then from my 5th and final pick. The 5th and final pick. Man.
There's some good ones in there still. I think low key, we're sleeping on the other LAIC outfit is another option that people should.
I had literally all the LAIC outfits up there.
As options. There's still some studio heat, I think.
Studio 5 is worth noting. IMO.
Yeah, there's some good ones. And I actually am kind of surprised the other hand of the EOIC Scarlet Violet release has not been considered. But anyway, those are just things I just throwing out there.
Just throwing it out there, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh man. I'm looking at the board here, seeing what everyone has picked so far. I sometimes simplicity is best.
Okay. Interesting.
And I'm just making sure I'm not dropping the ball here. I'm just looking at it. Um, I'm just gonna go with EUIC 3, day 3. So this is
Oh, okay.
I
Interesting
just
pick.
I just love the simplicity of this
Mm-hmm.
of
Ooh,
the style. I also love
clean.
the I love exactly. I love the presentation of them just sitting down, having a
Yeah.
conversation. I think this is right before probably like the finals match that day at
Yep.
EUIC.
Exactly.
Um, I think you can't go wrong with just a nice blazer and just sitting down on really comfortable couches and having a conversation with the user with the user. Sorry, that's my day job talking. The user studies.
We need to think about the user.
The
Okay. Yeah.
user,
Consumer.
the consumer, the KPIs.
No, too
no,
much.
sorry.
Too deep, too real.
I just love this a lot. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. You don't gotta do too much. You keep it clean. You keep it simple. You keep it classic. I think this is a really solid choice. And thank you to Zoinks for getting Mimikyu in the background of this shot.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Me
Important.
and production worked on it pretty hard. Okay, interesting. I mean, a shocker of a final pick to me. Not even one of the sleeper ones, but okay. All right, geez. So this is my final pick of the inaugural Spraggles and Dude Snacks outfit draft. I feel like so far I've got 2 Spraggles blue outfits, so I don't want to dip back into those to round up my draft. But I also don't have a studio outfit yet. And low-key, I think Studio 3 was some heat. Studio 3, this screen cap does not do it justice, but Spraggles is pulling off the galaxy look that we were talking about early, a deep purple, blue, orange sequence pattern, and then Deucex looks like he's literally on fire with his, so I am gonna take Studio 3 as my final pick. I'm leaving some good stuff on the table for Bridget, I'm not gonna lie.
I know, I actually have like some options.
Yeah, I mean, we have 30, so we could go deeper, but I think doing 5 each is probably best. Plus, we're like almost at 2 hours on this podcast, so
It was a fun one.
Yeah.
I would like to the way I've been going about this is I like getting ones from different events.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at like EUIC or Studio, which I do like the Scarlet and Violet of it all, honestly. But it's just not like speaking to me as much as Studio 5 is.
Studio 5!
Okay.
I love Studio 5, and the words I want to use to describe it, I do not know, or I do not think it would be like appropriate for the podcast.
Interesting. Yeah, okay.
Sure. Like, the cheetah print, like they're both wearing black undershirts. Dupsac has like a cheetah. I believe it's cheetah print.
Yeah.
Suit jacket.
That's
it's just
cheetah.
so like it's like giving like feminine, like diva down, like boot. I just really like the cheetah print of it all. And then Spraggles has this nice, almost like paint splattery, like dark and red and yellows going on in his suit jacket. I don't know. It's just kind of like,
it was like a negative space color jacket or something. It's interesting.
I see that.
Yeah, if I could do like a tongue pop, that's what I would be doing
Okay.
in response to outfits. I really like that.
Yeah. Wow. What an interesting, but I think really good final pick. I like it a lot. Okay,
Pretty
so
good,
that
pretty
is
good.
the Studio 5 as the final selection, meaning that we do have a few, I call them iconic looks still available. I think the one that I
definitely.
shocked ran past everybody was LAIC 1 Day 2.
That was the other one I was,
I could have picked every LAIC fit,
because truly, wow, that is the most jacket that Spraggles has ever worn. That is the most.
And that's saying a lot.
Like, wow. He looked like Baby Bottle Pop and and Diamonds did a collab. It was incredible. So
That's
yeah,
amazing.
that look I think was a bit of a sleeper option. Other than that, I think one of the LAIC fits, or sorry, NAIC fits from Spraggles I was thinking about too. There's a lot of good ones. I already talked about how I was shocked that UIC Day 1 didn't go, but
The context makes it better.
True.
Yeah.
Studio One, by the way, this was the Valentine's weekend show, I think.
Aww.
So very
Such a good.
pink heavy
Oh.
was strong. I liked that a lot. Dude Snacks with look, his jacket looks like it's furry. I don't know.
It looks like feathered, yeah.
It does. It does.
It's like pink fur, and then Jake in his iconic, just like pure pink blazer. It's a good one.
Yep.
Too. But
Pretty good.
Classic.
all right, well, those are our final picks. If you are somehow still listening to this in just audio, I have chosen the fits from NAIC 3 Day 3, EUIC 1 Day 2, Worlds Year 3 Day 2, Worlds Year 1 Day 2, and Studio 3. You can't look that up, but Bridget has chosen NAIC Year 1 Day 2, LAIC Year 1 Day 3, Worlds Year 3 Day 1, ACL Day 2, and Studio 5 show. Bob has chosen Worlds Year 2 Day 2, NAIC Year 3 Day 1, Studio 4, Studio 2, and EUIC Year 3 Day 3. Go do your own homework. Look this up if you're watching this on
I
audio.
like Dexter pointed out all day 3s drafted by each 3 different people. So we all got the
Whoa.
day 3 from this year.
The champ
like
sun,
that.
the champ Sunday looks. That's awesome.
Yeah, they go hard.
Oh,
Hey,
man.
honestly, Sprinkles and Doomstacks could use this for analysis, probably.
Yeah, this is good.
On
Run
optimal
the numbers.
fits.
Run the numbers. I like that a lot.
Looking for unsolicited feedback.
Nah.
There you go.
Awesome. Well, everybody, thank you so much for joining us on truly this wild ride of an episode. It turned into somehow a predictions episode, but also some fun Pokedex trivia, and we even drafted our favorite caster duo's favorite looks. It's also what we ended up drafting, which is a blast. So, please, if you're watching this on YouTube, who won the draft? Was it me? Was it Bridget? Was it BuzzerBob? And Dude Snacks is now learning what this is by walking into the draft. That is so funny. But okay, if
I'm
you're
really
tuning into
happy he
this-
didn't see it until we
Yeah,
flashed away.
That's true. It would be too much outside influence if it happened. But everybody,
Yeah, no, yeah.
please let us know who won the draft. And I think we're probably going to be posting this on socials. So if you want to interact with us or whatever, you can follow me at Zoingscast, follow Bridget at Big Bridget, and you're just at BuzzerBob, right, Bob?
BuzzerBob TV on socials and BuzzerBob on Twitch.
Perfect. That's awesome. And while you're at it, anything else to plug before we get out of here?
No, I think if you're listening to this, I will be at Worlds with the Unite crew also there. So please, I want to see a lot of great people down there. I love talking to folks, and yeah, stay tuned for more maybe Pokemon trivia Unite stuff coming in the future. So
it's gonna be awesome. All 3 of us on this call are gonna be at Worlds. It's gonna be sick.
I know. I can't wait to see you guys.
It's gonna be a blast. All right, Bridget, how about you? Anything to plug before we get out of here?
Just will continue to plug the First Step Summer Series that Overdunk has been putting on. They just finished their first week, and it's only like a week-long commitment. So there's 4 separate weeks, I believe. So we're just, I think, getting started on week 2. So if you were watching what was going on in week 1 and are interested, it is for all different levels of competitive experience. So you literally could be anyone and join. There is no barrier to entry whatsoever, but just let us get in contact with Bina, Steel Agent Kyle. We've been posting a lot about it on Twitter. So just want to plug Summer Series.
Yeah, it's actually so sick. I really enjoy
really
that
cute.
series. I don't know if we talked about it on the podcast last time. We did do a small little shout out, but last time I talked about it, I think it was on here. But I did say then, and I'll say it again now. It's so cool. It's broke containment. Like I've had like Chicago local to me, like trading card game and video game players saying like, "Hey, we're gonna sign up for this because it's really cool. We think Unite's interesting. We want to try it out." So that's awesome. At like bare minimum, people getting the chance to play in 5 stacks and kind of enjoy this game sort of the way it was designed to be played is so sick. But then even more people getting interested in the competitive side of things is amazing. There's so many volunteers behind the project.
Yeah,
it truly
it's a
is
good
like
space.
there's so much positive energy, so many cool things happening with it. And this is literally their first run at it. So I'm very excited for the summer series program. I think my favorite thing on earth that Beta did is she gave all of the teams that you get assigned to, like, because you get assigned to a team for a week, like a cute little like camp name. Like,
Oh
I'm
my
gonna pull up some of the names. They are
Oh.
adorable.
Some people have made fan art. Like,
Shut
there's like
up.
this. Yeah, there's a fan art. It's a really cute. Like,
Okay.
I was a mentor. I did like one mentor session.
What was your team name?
So the mentors don't have like, they're not like assigned to a specific team. We just kind of like help everyone and
Gotcha.
anyone from, and we kind of have like office hours. So like we
Cool.
sign up for like a 2-hour time slot. So there's always like a mentor in the VC from certain times. And yeah, we just like 5-stacked. I was like, I haven't 5-stacked. I'm a
Yeah.
mentor and I haven't 5-stacked in a while, but it was just like so fun. Like,
so cool.
it is a really, I obviously haven't been in there a ton, but it's a really cute and fun space. And I like, it's very like welcoming if that's of any
Nice.
concern to anyone. It was very nice.
So cool. Like, just some of these, if you sign up for the first step, the summer series, you get assigned to teams like the Smorshawats, or the SPF Sobbles, or the Surfing Squirtles, or the Tropical Torchics. Like, come on, that's the best
They're
thing
all
You
ever.
very
can't beat that.
cute.
You can't beat those awesome names.
Yeah, especially
But she was even
Smorshawats.
picking-
Like, oh my god, I would fight tooth and nail to be on the Smorshawats. So that's so sick.
I think Bina was even taking like name suggestions if
Yeah.
you feel like you have a banger. So
Okay, good to hear. Good to hear.
it's great. They're doing such a good job.
Awesome. So again, if you're listening to this podcast, you're interested in competitive, you're interested in Unite, you want to try to play, I do believe signups have like opened up for weeks throughout the event. Like there's still signups available, I believe, at this time. I could be wrong about that, but seriously, look into it. It's a really cool program. The summer series, if you want to, I think the best place would probably go to Steel Agent Kyle's Twitter or the Overdunk Twitter. Would probably be the best places to go look for it. So go check it
Yes.
out. Everybody's really awesome tournament series. Other than that, we're gonna say goodbye to you for this week. It's been so much fun. Reminder, if you're watching on YouTube, please let us know which of us three drafted the best lineup of Spragels Doom Snacks looks. Other than that, we'll see y'all next time, Dunkheads. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.